Today I'm going to be trying out a bunch of plant identification apps. I asked on Instagram for everyone to send over their favorite plant ID app, and I downloaded the 8 most popular answers. So we're going to be reviewing plant ID apps and seeing which one is the best, hopefully. Jolene Foliage actually did this video not too long ago, and it really inspired me to try it again. She did it with 3 apps. I can't remember which apps they were, but I will link her video in the description box if you want to go watch what she did after you finish watching this one or before you watch this one. Either way. So the 8 apps we will be trying today are Picture This, Planta, PlantSnap, SmartPlant, iNaturalist, Seek, PlantNet, and Garden Answer. We're going to be identifying 4 plants within each app. Golden Pothos, Philodendron Brazil, Hoya publicalis, and then also my Syngonium aurideum. And I did already take the photos I'll be using in this video because I want the photos I upload into each app to be the same so we can fairly judge them. All right, let's get into it. First up, we have Picture This. Oh, that's annoying. That's so annoying. Okay, we're just gonna do it. You guys, please remind me to cancel this subscription before July 13th. Okay, I don't wanna pay $20 a year. Place the plant in the center of the frame. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. Hey, it got it. First try, it got it. I mean, that one is like the most basic of basic plants, but I am very impressed with that. I like this. It actually has a lot of different information here. I don't know why I was just expecting it would like give the name and a photo so you could compare, but there's a lot of care information here. So this would be really, it is $20 a year, but honestly, that's not bad, especially if you're a beginner and you're trying to learn about plant care. This is really awesome, especially because it talks about toxicity with pets, which is a frequently asked question about every plant that I talk about in videos. Wow, this is really cool. Okay. That was successful then. Next up, we are going to be doing the Philodendron Brazil. No, it did not get this one. It also categorized my Philodendron Brazil as a golden pothos. I purposely put these 2 plants in there together because they have similar colorings and a similar leaf shape, and I just wanted to see how like detailed it goes into it. So that was the big NO. Oh, it gives us more options, but it didn't get any of them right, so that's unfortunate. Next up is Hoya publicalis, and I'm really excited to try a Hoya. I don't know why. Oh, okay, so it did pick a Hoya. It's not the right Hoya, but again, golden pothos is on this one. That's so weird to me. It's because I think there's little speckled variegation on the leaves, similar to golden pothos, of course. But yeah, okay, so I mean, it didn't get it right. It didn't get it right. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that one a no. I'm not impressed so far. And then last up is the Syngonium. This one makes me worried now that it's not getting all of these other ones, but the leaf shape is really unique on this. Okay, so it got Syngonium. Oh, the photo there is of the exact same Syngonium, but it doesn't have the name, the specific name of it. So it got Syngonium right, which is good, but it didn't get the exact type of Syngonium. So I don't know whether, I guess, but the picture's right. That's where I'm confused. Oh no, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. The picture's right, the name's wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and say no, because if I didn't already know what this plant was, I would be really confused and think it was just a regular Syngonium, right? Am I being too harsh? I don't know. Okay, so next up is Planta. Find a plant. Identify plant by picture. Oh, heck no. I'm only doing free apps. Well, the other one isn't free, but I don't want to... Should I pay for it? I don't want to pay for the app. I'm going to. I got the purchase all done. That was a struggle. I don't buy apps very often. So we're going to start with the golden pothos. Let's do this. Oh! Got it. Okay, so, oh, this app is a little bit different. I don't know how I feel because it does give you options, which is nice. So you can kind of scroll through and see what it looks most like. But that's a lot of work for having to pay $8 for the app. You know what I mean? But it did get it right. So I'm going to go ahead and give that one a yeppers. Okay, now let's do the Brazil. I feel like the Brazil is gonna throw a lot of them off because it is so similar. Oh, nope, did not get that one right. It's saying it's a peperomia. It's giving me all peperomia. I don't know why, that's weird. What's up next? The Hoya. Come on, Hoya. Come on, Hoya. Again, it's giving me a Hoya carnosa, which it does look really similar to, but it's not. So I'm gonna give that an NO. The Syngonium. Come on, Planta. It says, oh, I'm gonna give that a no. Is it my photos? Are the photos I took not good enough or what? All of them have said so far to take them close up with only that plant in the photo, which I did, and the lighting was decent. Next up, we are to PlantSnap, starting with Golden Pothos. Yep, got that one right. So far, they've all gotten Golden Pothos right. I guess I was kind of giving them an easy one to start out with, but maybe I should have picked a little bit of a more difficult one. Oh, this one is not even close. Nope. Geez, I feel like I should give the other ones guessed Hoya, so I'm gonna write a little thing so that I can keep track of that. All right, next up is the Brazil Heartleaf Philodendron. That one got a little bit closer, at least it got like the right family. So I guess I'm going to start giving half points when it gets like the type. That's only fair, I feel like. Partial points. I needed partial points in math class, so I should give partial points when I can, you know. All right, so here's the options it came up for the Syngonium. It did not get any of them right. That does not look like a coffee plant, I don't think. Does it? I don't know. Is this boring? I'm having a grand old time. So SmartPlant. Smart homes start with smart plants. Come on. Hi, you stinky boy. You need a bath, huh? All right, let's do this. Let's identify. First up, good old Golden Pothos. Oh, it like sends them? That's weird. I kind of like that a little bit, but so I guess we'll have to come back to this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and add all of the plants. I'll have to check in on it later. I wonder who the plant experts are and how do we get hired. I kind of like the idea of this one. So normally when I'm identifying plants, I prefer to use places like Instagram and Facebook because I trust like an actual person's judgment a lot better than I judge a phone, like comparing pixels of different plants in photos, you know? So I kind of like the idea of this one, but if you're needing something answered right away, then I don't know if it's necessarily the best, but I like the idea of that. So we have to move onward. We'll go back to that one at the end, or I'll insert footage whenever I end up getting an answer from them. So we're going to iNaturalist. Okay. Skip. Oh yeah, okay, got it right. That was confusing a little bit. So it did get that one right, of course, they all have. Let's go back, try that again with a Brazil. Philodendron Brazil, an aroid it is. It also says Heartleaf Philodendron is visually similar. The Golden Pothos. None of them, I'm kind of shocked by how many of these aren't getting the Philodendron Brazil. I feel like that's kind of a common plant. Next up is the Publicalyx. This is my favorite Hoya, by the way. If anybody was wondering, I doubt anybody was wondering. Oh, the thing says we're not confident enough to make a recommendation, but here are our top 10 suggestions. So it does have a Hoya on there, but I'm going to count this as a no-go because it is 3 down on the list. I'm not even gonna give it partial points for that one. I'd be a mean teacher. And then last up is the Syngonium. Oh, it got Syngonium, okay. So they've all been pretty good about that. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Next up is Seek, which this one somebody told me donates or is associated with the World Wildlife Fund. World Wildlife Fund? Wildlife World Fund? Is that what it is? Which I really like that. So if this one works like even as well as some of the others, this is probably what I'm going to use. That's automatically bonus points to me in my mind. I mean, not like on our graph, it's not a bonus point, but in my head, it's a bonus point. You observed a new species. Okay, so it got that one right. Not even surprised at this point. Next up is our Brazil. If any of you use any of these apps, please let me know which one is your favorite or what you use in your day-to-day plant life, if you use any, and why you prefer the one you picked. Oh, they were not able to identify the Philodendron Brazil. That's unfortunate. Now, should I try a better, like a square picture? I'm gonna try a square picture because I've been doing squares on all the other ones, but I didn't on this one. So I'm gonna give them a second chance. Okay, so it did get half points on that. That was my bad on the first one. I've been using square photos because closer up is better, they've said, but I didn't that last time and they couldn't identify it. So Square photos might be better. All right, now on to the Hoya. Oh, they weren't able to identify the Hoya. That's too bad. And then last up is the Syngonium. Again, it got it half right. All of these are pretty much the same so far, so I don't see a point in paying for a membership when they've all got about the same score. This one is PlantNet, and this is actually one of the most recommended when I asked on Instagram. So I'm excited to try this. Got it right, of course. I definitely should have picked a different plant to start out. Well, no, because if any of them didn't get the golden pothos, that would be like kind of a big one, you know? All right, now we're going to do the Brazil. It's a leaf. I kind of like that this one lets you like categorize it, so it kind of narrows it down. Oh my gosh, I am very impressed with this one. This is the first one to get the Philodendron Brazil. Oh, it said Hartley Philodendron, which all of the other ones have said that as well. So actually that's a half point. I got confused because the very first photo was of the Brazil. So actually, okay, I got a little ahead of myself there. Come on, PlantNet. Ooh, not even. Oh, I can see how those are similar. Nope, big NO on that Hoya. Come on, PlantNet. Pull it together. This is the last chance to redeem yourself. I was really pumped there for a sec. Oh, okay, so I'm actually going to give this one full points because although the first one that popped up was the African Evergreen Syngonium, the second one is the Aritium, which is what it is. And by comparing the photos, I can definitely see on the same screen that it's the same plant. So I'm going to give that one full points. I think that one's the best so far. And then kind of last up, we have Garden Answer. Again, we have to go back to SmartPlant, but all right, golden pothos. Wow, these kind of suck. What do you think so far? Like, is it the photos I took? I tried to take good ones. Yeah, wow, that one really sucked. I'll check back with you once the people from SmartPlant get back to me. Okay, so it's been an hour now and I heard back from SmartPlant on 3 of the 4 plants I sent to them. So it's kind of weird which ones they ended up responding to right away. So they did get the arrowhead plant. They called it an arrowhead plant, but they didn't tell me what exact type it is. So they get a half point on that one. But they did get the Philodendron Brazil exactly right. So they get oh no, what am I doing? They get a full point there. That's the first place that got that absolutely correct. They also sent me that the public helix was a Hoya, which is half right. They didn't tell me it was a public helix, but surprisingly, they haven't gotten back to me on the golden pothos. So I don't know, it's kind of odd. Okay, so for scoring, this is how I decided to do it. So I gave them 1 full point if they got the full plant name correct. And then I gave them a half a point if they got the plant type correct. Like on the Philodendron Brazil, if they said Philodendron, I gave them 0.5. And then I gave them 0 points, of course, for one that just totally wasn't right at all. Picture this, ended up getting 2 total points out of 4. Planta ended up scoring exactly the same as picture this. So the total score for Planta was 2 out of 4. PlantSnap, they ended up getting 1.5 out of 4. SmartPlant still hasn't gotten back to me. I just put a question mark on the golden pothos, although I do feel very confident they would have gotten this one right. Right now, their total score is 2 out of 3. iNaturalist got a total score of 2 out of 4. Seek ended up also scoring exactly the same as iNaturalist, 2 out of 4. PlantNet, 2.5 out of 4. Then last up was Garden Answer. Their total score was 1 out of 4. If you ask me, my 3 favorite apps in order from best to worst, I like SmartPlant, then I recommend PlantNet. Next would recommend Seek because they work with the World Wildlife Fund. That's just my opinion though. Let me know what you thought of this video or if you have a different opinion to me. I mean, I should have done this video and done like 10 different plants for them to identify, but I didn't want this video to be 2 hours long, so I ended up just sticking with 4. Just really any of your thoughts, please leave them in the comments down below. I really appreciate it and I look forward to reading through them to see what you think. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye!